Hello, everybody, and welcome to Church at Home with Rachel for Wednesday, the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th of September, I think. So I will take a moment and just say today we remember 9/11, 24 years ago, 23 years ago, um, a devastation that changed the world. But we cannot allow ourselves to be morose. We cannot. This isn't a day that we should take off and just be completely. Bleh. This is a day that we have to give thanks to God that we have life and we have our families and our friends, and we are able to worship and live and go about our lives and be who we are because we are called to do so. So, if this is a hard day for you, if it is a hard day for your community, then may you know peace and may you have a sense of comfort and may you be a comfort to others. If this is just another day for you, then be gentle with those around you who might be having a difficult day. On the Church at Home Day, though, for my topic today, I'd like to talk about what perfection looks like. For many of you, there might be this sense that we are called to be perfect, that we have to do everything just right. We have to be absolutely, this is the way it has to be. Some things need to be perfect. I was having a conversation the other day with a friend, and we're talking about answers. And sometimes we get it in our head that there is only one right answer. There's only one right way. Like 2 plus 2 is 4. Well, the fact is, if the answer to the question is 4, there's more than one way of getting there. 1 plus 3, 3 plus 1, 0 plus 4, 4 plus 0, 5 minus 4, 5 minus 1 is 4. 125 minus 121 is 4. There are many ways of getting to that perfect answer. And the reality is that there is perfection in imperfection, in that something is perfect, in my mind anyway, if it is living into what it is called to be. I think for a long time, when I think of rock, if I say the word rock, I would picture in my mind something um, rather large and often jagged. Well, I think pebble. I think small and smooth, like pebble on a beach that the water has about. When I thought rock, I thought something large, something jagged, something annoying, something that would get in the way all the time. My mom grew up on a farm, and one of the seasonal harvest, I think, I remember I don't know if it's her, but somebody saying that the first harvest every year in the spring is to go and harvest all the rocks that the frost brought up, to go rock picking. And so for me, rocks growing up, rocks were bad things. Rocks were things you didn't throw at people. Rocks were things that we had to get out of the ground before you could do the real work of farming. And then when I was about 25 years ago, just over 25 years ago, I went on a retreat before my before sorry before I was ordained a deacon, and I was on a walk and I was feeling very like I don't know what I'm doing, and I came across a rock, and it was a different looking rock, and I thought, look at this rock. Isn't this a great rock? It's perfect. It's so smooth. It's pretty smooth, and it's got color and it's got some character. And then I rolled it over and I noticed a hole in it. And I thought, oh my heavens, there's a hole in this rock. It's not perfect. And that spoke to me because I was feeling not perfect. I was feeling like I wasn't enough. When I was, am I called to be ordained? I'm not enough. How can I possibly be called? And then the longer I thought about it, the more I looked at it. In this rock, there's a hole, and there's a little layer, and there's another little hole. And I got thinking about the beauty of this rock and all of what went into making this rock the way it is. And I started to recognize that this rock is exactly the way God made it and meant it to be in this moment. This rock could continue to change, and it does. I mean, I use it a lot. I use it as a rock to help people to concentrate when we're talking in a group, to help people to listen. It's a prayer rock. It has been held by many hands, and not so many that you would notice it getting smoother or anything like that. But if it continued and it was used every day for my whole lifetime, I imagine that it would smooth away. Some of the rougher edges would be smoothed away. Maybe the hole would get a little bit smaller or maybe bigger based on the use of it. But it is absolutely perfect in the moments that it is, because it is what it is called to be in this moment. And I think that's something we all need to recognize, is that no matter how insufficient we feel, no matter how much we think people don't appreciate me or I don't appreciate me, we need to recognize that we are exactly who we are in this moment, and that is good. It is perfect. It may not be perfect like a perfect Monet painting or a best-selling novel or a rock star or a supermodel, but that's okay, because we're not them. We're not it. We are perfect as we are in this very moment. What we do with ourselves, we can lash out to somebody when they are in anger, and that makes us not so perfect, does it? How we respond to people, or how we're feeling. But if we actually were to sit down and take a deep breath, okay, so take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In that moment, no judgment. You haven't hurt anyone. You haven't hurt yourself. There is the perfection of simply breathing. You are exactly who God has created you to be in this moment. And instead of judging the holes or the spots or the things that make you feel like you are not good enough, look at yourself in a way that says, this is exactly who I am meant to be right now. Little shiny here, little rough there, a little bit holy over here, a little bit different holy over here. Spotted, but exactly who I am. Accept your perfection. Accept that your answer of 4 may get there by saying the question is 1,224 minus 1,221 equals 4. You may not be the answer that people automatically think of, the way of getting to the answer, but you are the answer to who you are, and that is beautiful. Revel in your perfection. Be gentle with it. Honor it, and honor others' perfections as well. Have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you again on Friday. Tomorrow there won't be a church at home. But Friday I will try to be back up and running, because I'm still at the PA up north in the PA, and I'm still not connected to really good internet. So hopefully Friday I'll be able to get home Thursday night and get you a video. So this is the last one until Friday this week. Sorry about tomorrow, but take care and God bless.